Okay, guys, so I've tried my hand at like this one style. I think this is jacquard.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, so I've tried my hand at the jacquard style. I don't know if is it possible to loosen this one and so we can try another style so we can have two different, you know, two for the price of one.
Yeah.
That jacquard style and then some other style.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
You can do it. Yeah.
Okay. So what style are we going to do now?
We are doing furo tolo. We call it furo tolo. And we just, and this is another person perfect of doing it. And you can see, so, okay.
So after this, so you explained after this you have to dye.
Yeah, after this one we have
So
to
this
dye.
is just to make the pattern. What I assumed by pattern was that you were going to be able to print, you know, like names and all that stuff on it.
Yeah, that's another
Another
pattern,
segment.
yeah.
But that's possible
Because-
too.
Yeah, definitely. But we need to just do the mesh
The
first.
basic stuff.
Yeah, the mesh, and after we just buy the dye that we are going to use to
Okay.
put the name on.
I think we're ready.
Yeah.
So how many so if I wanted to train to do this, for example, how long do you think it would take?
Like 6 to 1 year.
Six months to 1 year.
1 year, yeah.
So these guys have been doing this for forever.
Yeah,
You can see how
definitely.
her hands have
Yeah,
been-
that's our job.
The thing that stood out for me was I saw the entire place as a factory, because you can buy the material from there, you can buy the dye from there, and then just behind the market is the place where it's basically the factory. It's the place where all these women are getting together and making the designs for the fabric. And I think that my former preconception of my former idea of Adire was to basically tie and dye the material and dip, tie it and then dip it in dyes and look for saturation and all that. But on getting there, these women, so skilled in what they were doing, sat down, some were bent over, some were kneeling, and they basically kind of did the material into shapes.
Yeah, once again, this is just make you just be yourself. Just be yourself. Be yourself, man.
Now the other thing that kind of I wanted to stress out was the idea I have of tie and dye is the literal meaning, which is to tie something and then to dye it, such as this one, and it would usually come out like this.
Like this one now, we use rubber to tie this.
So these places were the places that were tied,
Yeah,
and then this side's dyed.
is dye. Yeah.
Right. So
This is the material of the fabric, and you can see it's lace material. Yeah,
so are these ones supposed to be called tie and dye as well?
yeah, definitely. Sure.
So even if you're not tying
Yeah,
them.
even if you are not tying it, we can still call it tie and dye.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay. So now there are more modern ways of making these things
Different things, because people are bringing different design and different things to just put into it so that the things can just come out and look big.
Okay. So we have our own material here that we're
Yeah.
about to kind of mix and like turn into, magical Adire. So my thing is I have the blue dye, but like, is it possible to, now that I've divided the clothing, to kind of trade my dye for?
We here is where they are doing it. We can just try to trade some of our dye
and
for
get
them
another
and
color.
Get another color, like
Okay.
2 colors.
All right.
Yeah, and this is the dye, and you can
Okay.
just put it by yourself. Can you?
Yeah, sure. Everything.
Yeah.
So like, how do I know how much dye?
Mommy, Shalewa, how about she survive? You can't do the survive because you can just try to just melt your hand together. Let her do it because she's professional about this.
Okay.
Full?
Full.
Yeah.
It's not full. Oh. Make it full.
Make it full.
No. So this is continuation.
One,
of the first
okay.
one. This is like milk.
That's survive.
That's the sulfite.
Yeah.
And this is the what?
Soda.